Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Remastered. Today, going to be an incredible PvZ sent to me by RJB. It's going to be Larva versus a Mini here on Heartbreak Ridge. It's a 2018 replay. Left side, it is a white ZERG player. It is a Larva. And on the right side, it's Mini under his very popular and well-known Smurf name, Musapa. All right, man, so it's a PvZ on Heartbreak Ridge with two Korean players. That's pretty rare, man. Usually on Heartbreak Ridge, it is two foreigner players like DeWalt and Whiterot and stuff. But today, it is two incredible high-level Korean players for you. So hit that like button if you're excited. And I'm here 6 times a week with StarCraft content, man. I am streaming 6 times a week. I am posting standalone VODs where it is mostly super focused as opposed to the live streams where I am talking to subscribers and we're, just chatting about sports and stuff. And yeah, so if you feel like it's a good time, check out the live streams. And if you don't like that stuff, then check out the standalone VODs like this. So, both players scouting. Terror the Overlord scouting. PD the Probe scouting here today. It's a 2-player map, so we know exactly where the ZERG player is. And it's going to be an overpool opening here from Larva. Excellent stuff, man. The drone says, oh man, there's a probe here. Alright, he's gonna block the hatch, so I might as well go back to mining. That's a weird decision, in my opinion. But hey, Larva's better than me by like 100,000 times. So, not trying to expand? Maybe we're trying to expand now. Yeah, so full HP drone versus a probe that doesn't have its shields. There we go. You can win this. You can win this, drone. Forge being warped in back on Mini's place because he knows it's a pool first. Not an early pool, just an overpool. And oh my gosh, Mini! You are being so annoying with this probe. You! Kwacha! 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 Wow. All right, Mini. You are pretty much the best probe harasser that I've seen. Okay, so there we go. Expansion at 2 minutes and 30 seconds of an overpool opening. That is so late, man. All right, says Mr. Larva's drone. Early third. The Overlord says, there's no gateway. There's no way. Oh, hang on a second. Are we? Oh yeah. Take a left. Why? There we go. Wow. I was gonna say, taking a right here or taking a left, according to the drone's perspective. That's just minerals, dude. You need gas. Okay, fair enough. And then Mini says, yes, early third. Very good. Maybe we could cannon rush it. But no, there are Lings out on the map here, and they know that this probe is up to no good. Scouting, and there's a forge on the other side here, so he could do a delayed cannon rush. I don't think it would work, but it would require excellent timing here from Larva, which, yes, Larva is capable of that. So, lair coming up. Fair enough here. And yeah, hope everyone is doing okay here in December of 2024. That's when this is being posted. I got laid off 3 months ago, but hey, trying to be a live streamer full-time pays the bills, apparently. So we will see if that keeps up. And to all of you who have been laid off, I know there are a few of you watching this. I hope you find another job soon because, my goodness, the job market is not good right now, right? I've heard stories of people just applying to jobs for 9 months before they found a job. 3 months. 7 months. Ay caramba, that is too long, dude. What is going on? I do not know. It's a factor. It's a combination of factors, right? Anyway, so Spire coming up. Yes, indeed, a Rooney, and Larva does like to make Mutalisks here against Corsairs, especially if it's +1 Corsairs. So we are going to see if this is a +1 Corsair build or just a normal Corsair build with +0 attack. Lings sharking around. We got Overlords for map vision here, but yeah. Hurry, run, run. There are Corsairs going to be on the field here. Whoa, all right. So we got a Ling run by here. Can we kill a pro before everybody dies? I don't think we can, man. Ooh, attacking through that mineral field. That's interesting stuff, and no. Okay, so that was just kind of a waste of Zerglings. That's fine indeed. And Corsair on the way. Cybernetics Core quiet. It's not a +1 Corsair build. Okay. Good and fair and just enough is what I say. We're going to throw up a macro hatch at the front. We're going to get any spores today? Maybe. Probably not, though. Probably not. Zello legs coming in. Cool. Zealots are going to be good here against anything that the Zerg players do in this early. They trade pretty well against Lings. They trade really well against Hydras. And so, yeah, just getting Lings or Zealots out against these Lings. +1 attack for the Zealots. No upgrades for the Lings other than speed. We're getting a Carapace upgrade. We're making Scourge. We're not actually trying to go for Mutas yet, but it doesn't mean... Oh, there we go. +1 air weapons is getting fired up here. About 42 hits from a Corsair to kill an Overlord, so that took a while, but got the job done. Now the Corsair is chasing. Corsair has the exact same move speed as a Scourge, but little changes in direction can actually slow you down a little bit. So you can catch up if you change trajectory. If you just go straight the whole time, the Scourge cannot catch you, and Larva knows that. He also knows he's coming back to a cannon, so we're not going to chase too far. Cannon inside the mineral line for that purpose as well. And just in case Mutas do decide to show up, but it seems like Larva is not interested in that play at all. Okay, so far so good. I gotta say here, a little good PvZ, high level. Everything is on time. Everything is looking great. Templar Archives getting fired up. Psystorm because we're anticipating Hydras. Although, look, anything the Zerg player is doing, Storm is going to be good. If it's Massling, Storm is good. Hydras, Storm is good. Lurkers, yes. Right? Every gosh darn thing. Mutas, Storm is good. Guardians, Storm is good. So, I mean, there's never a reason to skip Templar Archives unless you're going for some kind of a 2-gate mass speed lot style play here. Alright, man. Is there enough to defend this? There's one sunken and there's like 5 Lings. I don't think there is. Boy, but the Zealots are puffing it out of there like he thinks that it is. Okay, I guess there's a second sunken back here. I apologize. Caster blindness does affect many casters these days, and if you want to donate to the Caster Blindness Fund, you can do so at casterblindness.com. I guess .org, probably a better site, .org, for a charitable organization like that. Anywho, the Zealots have their speed now. They're working on a +2. They are +1 speed lots. They are strong. They are ready to go. The Corsairs don't have their +1 attack yet, but they're working on that as well. And Hydra Dan up. Are we making Hydras? The production tab says no, we're making a ton of Scourge. We would like very much to kill these Corsairs. Thank you very much. And with good micro, none of these Corsairs should die, but with sloppy micro, we could see some of these Corsairs die. So let's see what we get here. Corsairs trying to get this Overlord Scourge come in, and... Okay, I don't know if I want to call that sloppy micro. Maybe that's just good angle. Good micro there from Larva coming in from that unexpected position. That was pretty fantastic. There are literally 2 sunkens here. Okay, and 2 Lings popped out. I think you can take these guys down. Let's go. Okay, focus firing drones a little bit. He's not even going after the sunkens here. There we go. It's kind of attacking the sunkens, kind of attacking the drones. The drones are stacking to fight. Looks like one sunken will die, but the second sunken getting some work done here for sure. And actually 3 Zealots remaining. Ooh, this is bad. This is really bad. I do say, why don't... Oh, he's making Mutas to try to deal with the Zealots. I mean, I say try. He will deal with the Zealots. But, like, not before every one of the Sunkens dies. Both of the Sunkens go down. No, he saves it with 24 hit points. Let's go. Mutas are out. Corsair Ball is not reduced to 0, but it is reduced. And it's been growing, so there's 6 of them out here. There's an Archon on the map, too, which is pretty fantastic against everything here. Against the Mutas, against the Scourge. Yep. Yeah. This is kind of a Sky Zerg style play here. Out of Larva. What a weird decision. That is so many Scourge. It's like, I have enough Scourge to kill these Corsairs. 1 goes down. Another one maybe goes down. There are still 6 here because we're making more. Oh, no micro at all. Oh, 2. Down to 2 Corsairs. Brutal, but the Muta count is enough to really handle that. They've been taking some splash damage from those Corsairs regardless. And more Archons and Zealots are coming into this third base. This is awesome out of many. I think he might win this game from this point. These drones are getting massacred. The Archons can't really engage here. They don't want to, although he did just kill one. Hang on, with really good Muta Micro, maybe that works out. Second Sunken dies. Third Sunken has 50 hit points on it now. He is now the injured Sunken in this position. Third base coming up from Mini. Really nice hold there, actually. Those Mutas, it's very tough to use Mutas to take down an Archon, but he did it. You accomplish it without taking any hits from that Archon at all. That's huge. One hit from that Archon on those stacked up Mutas will obliterate those Mutas. Will not kill them with one hit, but I mean, it's a big chunk of damage. It's like 40 damage on these guys. They don't have that much HP. 40 damage is not, right? 40 damage is a massive, it's a massive problem. There are more Corsairs being added in. Ow, 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 ow. Muta's continuing to take massive damage. They have a Carapace upgrade, which does offset some of the attacks here by the Corsairs, but also they've got a +1 attack too. Zerg player getting a fourth base. Third base is bloodied and bruised, but not dead. Love the macro hatches here from Larva. This is a fantastic PvZ, man. I don't know who's going to win this thing now. We're back with round 2 of Scourge trying to kill the Corsairs while the Mutas try to kill the cannons, and it's sort of working, but my gosh. Mutas are getting blasted by these cannons. Finally, the cannons go down. Probes are dying. Scourge. That's so many Scourge. Okay, they chase the Corsairs away. The Mutas go back to sniping probes. They do get a single Corsair that just popped out of that Stargate there. That was pretty nice. Corsair Ball looking good. Muta Ball looking unhealthy. Corsairs are at 4. Nice ring around the rosy there. It's a 3-kill Archon. I'm assuming those are all Scourge kills. This is a pure Sky Zerg play right now. No Mutas are in that production tab. No upgrades. Actually, he's getting a missile attack upgrade, so maybe he wants Mutas later. Or, sorry, Hydralisks later. He definitely has the Mutas pumping. There you go. 6 Hydras are getting added in. 8 more Mutas are on the way. Both players have taken major hits to their economies. It's 47 and 43 workers right now in favor of Mini. His third base is rolling. The Zerg fourth base is rolling, but it doesn't have any income at it right now. No workers have made it over there, so it doesn't count. Mutas diving back into this main base, and Scourge trying to cover them. Scourge, okay, another Corsair dies here. The major hits on the Mutas are so bad, but more Mutas are coming in to replace the ones that continue to die here. Cannon, nope, doesn't get a single shot off before it explodes. Counterattack, Zealot Archon on the other side of it, baby. Let's go. Hydra's not very good against these +2. Yeah, +2 speed loss. Archon's on here looking a little bit lost. He does get a hit off on a Mutalisk there. He doesn't want to fight these Hydras. He wants to fight the Mutas, but his pathing is all screwed up right now. Larva does come home to deal with this. He does seem to have enough Hydras to clean this up, especially with the Archons, and he does. So Zealots take down the Sunkens here in the natural base, but that's about it. Some drones definitely die in this situation, but more probes have died. It's 39 to 51 workers. Zerg has an advantage. That was a brutal attack here at the natural base, but he lives. Lost both of his macro hatches. Actually, were there 3 macro hatches here? There might have been 3 macro hatches here. They're all dead now. Maybe just 2 and a Sunken. Yeah, I think that's what it was. 2 and a Sunken. So he goes 2 Sunkens and a macro hatch this time. Muta's still out here. I mean, Storm is getting fired up now that there are Hydras on the field. Again, Storm is good against Mutas, but it can be hard to really hit them with a full Storm because they never stop moving. They're good against Hydras, though, right? Hydras can't dodge nearly as well as the Mutalisks can. So there we go. Cleaning it out, cleaning it out, cleaning it out. We're good. 107 to 80 total supply here. 3 bases rolling for the DOS, 43 to 54 workers, though. It is a massive supply advantage, including workers, for the Protoss, which is really bad. Sorry, for the Zerg, which is really bad for the Protoss. Nice pick on those High Templar, picking them off one by one there. High Templar are like hiding up here, worried about, I guess, maybe Hydra's getting dropped in this position, or maybe swinging around this. I don't know. Maybe they're actually just going to go defend this base. Yeah, he's just going to come defend this base. That makes sense. We did mine out of the mineral blocked wall there. This is maybe one of the early maps that involves mineral walls you can open up later. Man, another High Templar gets picked off. DTs are on the way, but I think Larva is in a fine position to win this game. Worker count, fantastic. Overall army count, fantastic. However, Storm is the great equalizer. If you're down against a Zerg player, how can you win? Storm, baby! That's right, a ton of Storm on a bunch of Hydras, obliterating them immediately, then suddenly it's only Mutas left, and then suddenly there's a Dark Archon coming in. Probably Maelstrom gonna get researched here too. Dude, if it's a clutch Maelstrom Storm combo that Mini wins this game with, I'm gonna be impressed. Because we often see Maelstrom Storm used, but it's not like a game-winning move. It's like something that happens in the first 15 minutes, and then the game continues on for another 20 minutes, and it's like, well, that was awesome. But I don't know if it was the reason that anybody won this game. Bottom right base coming in from Larva. That's pretty much it from him. Those are his bases on Heartbreak Ridge, all along the bottom. For the spawn on the right side, they're all along the top, and then we fight over the center if you want anything more. It's tough. Scourge want connections. They get them, and the micro has not been the best here from Mini with these Corsairs today. It's been good. It's not been impeccable, which is a lot to ask anybody here. Archon getting hot stuff on the Scourge. Nice. The Dark Archon gets picked off before the Maelstrom researches. And we're fighting the final Corsair. There's an Archon in the mineral line, though. Can he do that insane micro again? He's getting splash damage, right? He's bouncing the glaze off of the probes and hitting the Archon a little bit. The Archon's not getting hits. The Archon is simply not getting hits off. The high ground is helping. He does get one hit off. He does get one hit off. The Mutas are one more hit away from death. And no, they get the Archon. Insane micro out of the Larva. And the natural base as it goes down. The probes don't want to fight here anymore. They don't want to fight at all. They just want to mine, dude. I think Larva has done this 150 to 93 supply. I can't believe he picked off that Dark Archon just seconds before the Maelstrom was going to finish. A huge Maelstrom was coming in, but the Mutas are down to 3, and they're all extremely injured. However, what do we have back here? A million Hydralisks. High Templar have consistently been picked off on the other side of the map here. There's one High Templar at the natural, and I think that is all the High Templar that Mini has. A new Dark Archon, though. Okay, hold on. We could still get that Maelstrom that Mini invested into and has not gotten a return on yet. But yeah, look at this change. This is a completely swap over to all of the Hydralisks. I like this drone. It is day 3, and the Hydralisks have not discovered I am not one of them yet. Did he pick off the Dark Archon again? I was doing a bit, and he flew in there and took out the Dark Archon again. All the Mutas died, though, so maybe it works. Dude, 170 to 119 supply. Larva's macro in this situation is through the roof. Yeah, I think this is it. It's High Templar, good Storm, great. Look at how many Hydras there are, though. Amazing Storms, like great Storms, but I don't think it matters when there's this much stuff. Yeah, not even close. Mini's gonna tap out here. He tried going for the Maelstrom hit, but the problem were the Hydras, not the Mutas really anymore. Yeah, this is a bust. This is a Hydra bust at 18 minutes. All the High Templar are dead. That one has enough energy for a Storm. And a Storm. Okay, just barely 2 Storms are available. Amazing size Storms. Wow. But it's simply not enough. GG, Mini taps out, and a Larva gets the win. What an insane game. Wow. I know it's 18 minutes. It's not 45 minutes long, but oh, that was great. Okay, how many Mutas does he come in here with? We got to back it up a little bit. How many Mutas does he come in here with to take down that second Dark Archon? It is... Okay, so he comes back with severely injured Mutas and adds some non-injured ones in here. The Dark Archon's like, wait, no. They storm the Mutas. They storm them again. He comes back in. He's taking cannon shots. And, okay, so the Dark Archon dies, but every Muta dies anyway. I think that was a fair trade. I think if that was just a regular Maelstrom Storm combo, all those Mutas would have died, and the Dark Archon would have, done what it was supposed to do. And in this case, all the Mutas are dead. The end result is the same. He just didn't technically get a Maelstrom off, which, hey, I think that works for me if I'm Mini in that situation, really. But yeah, I mean, it is rare that there are enough Hydralisks that there's not enough Storm to deal with them. But that was this game. That was amazing out of Larva. He just did a good job with the economy, just burning the economy down of Mini enough to slow him down. Right? Storm was late. Picking off those High Templar with those mutas was really, really good too. And yeah, it was very Sky Zergy for a long time. Mutas, Scourge, that was it. Forever. And some Lings. And then we got into the mass Hydra, and that was enough. 1 million Hydras died. Honestly, something like probably 50 Hydras died in the last minute or so, but there are still so many here, right? And they have a +2 attack and a +1 armor, which is great. Not necessarily against the Storm, but, you know. And yeah, just defending this attack. Never lost a base. If you lost a base, Larva probably would have lost the game. And yeah, at the end of the day, Larva outperforming here, looking pretty good. Really insanely powerful muta stuff, man. Some of the best. Like, some of the best. Anyway. That was great. I mean, that was an absolutely fantastic showing of how to play ZVP. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that one. I mean, I imagine if you're a Protoss, you probably didn't, but you know, some Zergs are watching this. 124 to 141,000 supply. Larva up there, outproduced. Got outkilled. Wider margin here than here. Structures raised 10 to 6 and an outspend of about 7,000-ish. Resources 6,500 in 18 minutes. That'll get it done pretty much 90% of the time. So that was great. That's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.